Have you ever been sad or angry? Well, I have a story for you. There once was a person who came down to earth and spoke of joy and elation and righteousness. And he was unafraid to speak his truth, to be him, to be free, to be unapologetically himself. And that was a man who bridged the gap between heaven and earth. A godly man, a man full of wisdom, because he was himself fully and completely, a joy to himself, just because he wanted to do things that he wanted to do for no other reason than it brought him joy. And that is the true purpose of being here, to experience joy and to do things that bring you joy. Something else to do. There's no work to do. There's no things you have to be, things you have to achieve. Yeah, unless it brings you joy. You are already someone. You don't have to be someone and become someone, and do things to become someone, or do things to achieve value, or do things to become better than what you already are. You can't. You can't become better than you already are. You are already everything. It's about understanding that you are this person that is already perfect, and that needs to needs to fix nothing, needs to heal nothing, needs to be nothing other than himself. Can you accept that you are whole and complete already now, just as you are now, not later, not 20 years, not after you've done this course or done that course, or now, just now, just now. Now it feels difficult to accept that, and your experience is telling you other things, but it is the truth. There is no other truth. You are whole and complete. And your life is not about fixing yourself. It's about instilling within you and arriving at that truth. When you arrive at that truth, all of the pain and the things that you need to fix are gone, are healed. Part of the things that part, what is crucial is this understanding, because it helps you create from a totally different place. It helps you create and take action from a place of abundance, a place of gratefulness. instead of a place of lack. If you see yourself as needing to be fixed, then that's the energy that you send outward to yourself, and you will discover new things to fix. Not because there are new things to fix, but simply because you are viewing yourself as needing to be fixed. That's it. If you want to take steps forward in your path and feel better, it's the number one thing that you can do to realize that you are already whole. And to each time you make a decision, to first tune in with that place and to make decisions from that place. Am I doing this out of joy, out of feeling whole and complete? Is this an extension of my whole and completeness, or is this coming out of need, coming out of lack, coming out of not who you are truly? And if you notice that it's coming out of that second place, then just stop. Just stop doing it because you affirm that there is something wrong, right? So if you are seeking a relationship because you're in need of love and you want that other person to give that to you, you starting that relationship affirms that you need love. You are proving to yourself that you don't have that love yourself, because if someone would have that love themselves would not seek a relationship. They would have relationships, but as an extension of that inner joy, not to fill in some hole that doesn't exist. That's the key. To understand that is fantastic and liberating and divine. You move closer to your own divinity. So what about the pains that you feel? How do you deal with those things practically? You just allow them to come forward, to be there, to be present, to be noticed, but they are not an indicator of your incompleteness. They are just a part of your wholeness and completeness. Just a spot within the larger circle that you are. But if you look at the spot and say, hey, this is wrong, I'm incomplete, this is not good enough, I am not good enough because of this one thing, then you create the experience of incompleteness and of separation, lack, and pain. And that's where the pain comes from. The pain does not come from the experience itself. It comes from seeing seeing the experience as something wrong. That's something that shouldn't be there. And the ideas that you place around that thing. I know it's hard to accept that you are complete now, but it's true. There's no other truth really worth talking about. That's really all there is.